Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new series on the channel. The Borussia Dortmund one ended pretty roughly, so if you want to check that out, go check that out before you head into this one. But we are going back to Spain. We're going to catch a suntan, get this head tanned a bit more to the face so it doesn't look as odd. But we are in Real Sociedad, or as you say, Real Sociedad. This is a good team. We played against these a couple of times in some of our career modes. So we've done it in Aston Villa. We obviously played them against Valencia. And the side that they've got is very nice. So we're going to do a realistic rebuild with them. Try and get them to win the Europa League, because that's where we're in at the minute. We're in the Europa League and push in the League of La Liga and try and get some good results in there as well. So we're going to try and imitate Emmanuel Alguacil. And that is the Real Sociedad manager. He has a very mixed style of football, so he can adapt really well in different styles and different games of football. You've seen him do it plenty of times where he's changed from the 4-2-3-1 to a 5 at the back to allow the wingers to get back. He's just got so much style and different types of football that he can play. He's a real good manager to try and emulate, and that's what we're going to do with this one. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to show you what that aims are and what we're going to do. Make sure that everything is kept on what we normally do, which is we play an ultimate 5 minutes halves. Currency is in sterling. It is enabled. Financial takeover disabled, because we don't really mind that. We are strict to negotiations. I am going to take the international jobs off because we're only staying with Real Sociedad, so there's just no need to change anything like that. Transfer window is enabled just in case we want to make signings, as it is a rebuild as well, so we'll put the transfer window on for that one as well, and we're going to advance through. For this one as well, guys, we are going to lower some more stuff down, so these become a better team from us as well. So the shot error is going to go to 50, and the pass error is going to go down to 46 as well. We've been playing really well in the Stoke career mode. If you haven't checked that one out, you know what to do. Get over there, go check that out. So I've just changed them two things to make this a little bit harder for us, because we are playing some good FIFA at the minute. Also, guys, leave in the comments down below if you have any other rules or kind of like settings that you have that you think adapts and makes it more realistic. Let me know in the comments down below, and we'll definitely use them in other saves, and we can introduce them into the careers that we've got right now as well. It'd be absolutely massive for you to do that, and just helps everyone as well to just share the love and share different settings for each other. And we can do a video as well later on down the line to show how to keep FIFA more realistic in the career mode. But we are going to have a look at this squad with Real Sociedad and see what we can do with it. We're going to go with the best up the top and then work our way down to who we've got. So as you can see up there, Oyarzabal is the top player. He is well known for being the man, the instigator, the player that if you cut him in half, it'll be Real Sociedad, blue and white running through his veins. He is Mr. Real Sociedad. He's been there quite a while. Everyone just, when you think of Real Sociedad, you think of this player, and he's just absolutely instrumental. He can play on the left, he can play on the right. He is just so good. We are definitely going to use him as much as we physically can, and obviously, being the captain as well, he's going to be the main guy that we go through. So he's definitely the best player in the team. Plus, next to him is going to be David Silva. All that experience that he's had, played at Valencia, so he's been in the La Liga, done it, and he's played at Manchester City, won the Premier League many times. So having a caliber of player like David Silva, just going to slot in kind of that cam position where he's going to be like a shadow striker. Literally, you don't want him doing anything else, just curating the flow of like the football that we get plays. He's going to be our playmaker, and I'm going to put him as a roaming playmaker as well, so he can just move the ball around and just be that like little floater in the field. Then we go on to Mickel Miranda, our centre midfielder, an absolute monster as well. He's a bit of a beast in my eyes. He's a real good player. He's going to be the guy that just slots in there, gets the ball back, plays the ball out, and tries to find the ball to David Silva or someone on the wings. He's going to be another absolute crucial player in this team for us. And one of the most hyped up strikers in the La Liga right now, and that's Alexander Isak. This man is on fire right now. He's only 21 as well, and he's been linked with many teams. Arsenal in there, Tottenham are in there, Chelsea are in there, you name it. Whatever Premiership side you want, he's been linked with them, and I could see him moving in the future. Not going to lie, he's only 21, from Sweden, helps with the European as well for qualifying for Champions League and stuff like that. So this guy could be on the move, but we're going to use full advantage of him and try and see what we can do with him. Then we go on to Adnan Januzaj. another player that we know about. The fact that he's only 26 blows my mind. I know he was only young when he was in Manchester United, but he's had some time away from the club, and I think he's matured as he's moved away from Manchester United. It's good to see that he carried on his career, done really well with it as well. Playing at Real Sociedad, it's a great move for him, and he's absolutely flying there as well. So he's going to be used as well on the wings. We've got some very fast players on the wings as well that can cause a lot of trouble. So that will be in the tactics that we're going to discuss a little bit later. Our goalkeeper for our team is going to be Romero. He is another unbelievable goalkeeper. At the age of 26, he's experienced. He started at the club since he was 2019, so he's had a good 3 years at the club as well. He's got to fit in. He's got his back line. He knows them now. He is comfortable here. A brilliant goalkeeper, and he's going to do a fantastic job for us. Not much I can really say to him, but he just knows how to keep a clean sheet, put it that way. We also have Christian Porto. I don't know if you know Porto, but this man is just a speed demon. So we could really use him against teams that are going to be playing like 5 at the back where the wing backs push up but they got no wingers. He will be slotting into that team purely because we can use his speed to get behind the back of the players and take full advantage of that. So he's going to be either a come on when we've got 20 minutes left and all the players are tired from the high press, or when we start with 5 at the back of the opposition, so he can get behind the back of them, create gaps, and we can play the ball into him, and he's just going to cause an absolute disaster for any centre-half or wing-back trying to catch him. One of our centre-halves is going to be Artist. I've got to try to pronounce this. Alistundo, and he's another great player. He's been at the club since 2014. Another, oh, I pressed the wrong button. Another kind of in the blood. He's been at the club for nearly 8 years. So he's been at the club since he's 19, since he was a teenager. He's got it in his blood again. A little bit. Ozriabel knows the club like the back of his hand. He's got a very good structured side in here, and he just knows how to be part of it. He's going to be really good for us. Also, we have Lamond, and he is another great player, a good centre-half as well. Definitely can do a job in there. Him partnering up with Alistundo is going to be great for us. We also have Mendy, who is a great signing. He had some time at Real Madrid, and I think he went for a hefty sum to Real Madrid as well. And then, unfortunately, he kind of just declined. Didn't get played enough. In my eyes, he didn't get played enough at the club. He's an unbelievable passer of the ball and can get a foot in. He's 31 now as well. He's been at the club a good amount of time. As you can see there, 7 years he's been at the club. So it's interesting to see if we can keep developing, well, not develop, but keep playing him, and he can do there. But I think he's a phenomenal player and could be used in the CDM position, which we'll talk about in another second. Then we have Nacho Monreal, an experienced fullback. That's all you can say, really. Probably hasn't got the pace anymore. Might still have the stamina, but he definitely doesn't have the pace. As you can see right there, he's 35 years old. His contract is expiring in 12 months, but he has been around the block. You know this guy from Arsenal. He spent many a times in the Premiership, and he's done it as well there. So really an experienced guy that just helps out the rest of the team. Ideal for us. We do have Rafinha as well. Not that we're probably going to use him purely because we've used him before. You've seen the Stoke save. We've used him before, and I don't think he's going to fit into this side well enough, or we've got better players than him in this side. I know he's only 28, and he is down in a squad rotation, which is nice for us, but definitely we can do something about that. Then we've got a lone player as well. I'm going to try and pronounce that because the O with the dash through, I aren't sure how you kind of pronounce that. So anyone in the comments, let me know how you pronounce that. But I'm going to call him Alexander Soloff. And then hopefully that is right. But yeah, a player on loan from, I think it's Leipzig that he's been on loan from. It's going to be interesting to see how he does. It could be Salzburg, actually. It's either Leipzig or Salzburg. I'm not too sure on that one. I do apologise. But he could be good use for us. We're going to try and see what we can do with him. Obviously, Isaac is going to go in that striker's role, but this could be a good backup for him. Why they're going down as important is a little bit strange when you have got Isaac in the team as well. Bit of a poor decision there to put him down as important, but we're going to see what we can do with him. Definitely be part of that rotation. Definitely going to come on as a substitution as well, and we'll just go from there and see how we get on with him. We do also have Matt Ryan in this side, which I'm very excited about. I do like Matt Ryan. I think he was one of the most underrated goalkeepers when he was at Brighton in the Premiership. He's just a phenomenal goalkeeper from Australia as well. 29 years old. He is in the club as rotation, but I will definitely get him some game time if we're going to be playing in the Copa del Rey or something like that. I might give him a couple of games in the Europa League as well, but this guy is a phenomenal goalkeeper. You've seen him do it in the past at Brighton, and he's kept them up as well sometimes and made them win points and win games. He's an unbelievable goalkeeper. Definitely not going to let him go wasting it away. This guy is the guy that kind of drops back into the central position and allows it to be a back three as the wing backs push up as well. So Zubimendi is definitely going to get used in here. Obviously, we've got Mendy in the team as well, but Zubimendi can also come into the team. There's too many indies in this team. We're going to get confused, as we know we don't pronounce the names very well. But I can kind of see where I think we need to go. We definitely need some fullbacks with some pace, some tackling ability, crossing and dribbling as well. So maybe we bring a fullback in, because I think the midfield and the attack is kind of locked in. You can't change that, because that's a very strong side there. So that's what we're going to go with. And our main threats, and I think it's a bit obvious here, guys, but our main threats are going to be Uzriabal, David Silva, and Alexander Isak. Them three are our main players in this team. Can they do what they do best? Can they score goals? And can we push them to a Europa League title? This is the formation I'm going to go with, guys, and it's a 4-2-3-1. And the reason we're going to go with this is pretty much the style that Emmanuel actually plays for Sociedad. So we're going to try and adapt this team to how he plays, and we're going to get a few players forward as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to this page, and this page is where it matters. So what I want is, it's really press after possession loss. This is how they play their football. Real Sociedad, as soon as they lose the ball, they try and get the ball back as soon as possible. We don't really use constant pressure, because that's not what they do. Once they lose possession, they try and get the ball back as physically possible, as fast as possible as well. So we're just going to leave possession after pressure lost. Then the width of the defense is a little bit wider. So I'm going to go to 48. Just spreads it out a little bit, as you'll see with the attacking movement, what I mean by that as well. The depth is a little bit higher as well, because they're a good side, they're a good pressing side. So we're going to go around 64 and go with that one as well. So the build-up play. When I watch Real Sociedad play, they kind of look to go to the wings to get the ball up, and then use the centre players to then be the creativeness of the goals. So we're going to use like a fast build-up play to try and get the ball as physically up there as physically possible, and then chance creation, we're going to use possession, because that's what they do. They then look for the possession of the play. You can see forward runs there, direct passing, balance, but we're going to keep possession. So we're going to build the play up fast with the ball. We're going to get it to the wingers, get it into the centre. Then you let the likes of Uzriabal, David Silva, Januzaj to all try and create something there. Find Isak that's going to be in the box as well, and then they play the ball through. That is how I feel. We're imitating the same style of football as Real Sociedad. So we're going to try and keep it as realistic as physically possible. That's how I see it. So the width, I'm going to go a little bit more wider. We're going to go 75, because they play to the wingers out there, get the ball forward, and then, like I say, they get into the middle and start playing football. So the width of the team is going to be a lot wider on the attacking route than it is on the defensive route. And that's what we're going to go for there. Also, the plays in the box corners and that, we're going to go one more there. Same on that one, and we're going to drop one back on free kicks, because that's just me personally. That's not Real Sociedad, that's just me personally. So we come to the instructions here, and what we were talking about as when the fullbacks go up, one player will drop in, and that is who we're going to go with Ilya Mendy. And he is not going to get forward, he's just going to stay back while we attack. Moreno is going to be unbalanced, and then I'm going to get the boys to go forward and join in the attack there. So they're going to join in the attack, look for the overlap, and get up there as physically as fast as possible. And it just brings in the play while Ilya Mendy drops back, and we still have that back three line there of not really going anywhere. So if they do counter-attack, we're going to have three men back and just deal with the situation that's in hand there. I feel like this is going to be perfect for us, as we're going to play these boys just to do whatever they want. David Silva is going to go on free roam. We're going to let him just run wild, do whatever he wants there. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to get David Silva into the box so that we can get the ball in, and then Moreno can pick the ball up on the edge of the box. Silva needs to get in there, and he's going to try and get like a little cheeky poacher's goal or something like that if he tries to run into the box. So there we have it. We're going to put Isak on a mixed attack as well. It looked like they were going to go for a target man. I don't want to play them as a target man. He's going to be a mixed attack, so because he's got speed as well. Isak is not the slowest of players as well. Yes, he's got a bit of height and he's got a bit of strength, but he also has a lot of talent as well with the ball at his feet, so we can try and get him moving with a bit of dribbling or getting behind the back of him. That is the way we're going to set this team up. For me, I think this is absolutely perfect. This is the same style that I would see a Real Sociedad side play, and I'm excited to see how this works as well, see how we get on with it. So let's see how we get on and see if we can bring a player in. I probably need a left back. A left back or right back will probably do. We're going to have a little goosey gander, see what's out there, and try and get a left back or right back in this team. We jumped into the transfer window, guys, and our first pickup is going to be a right back. It's going to be Diego Dalot. We've got to try and get his contract now, but for me, I think it's a good signing. He doesn't really get that much playing time at Man United, and a move to a Europa League team would be good for him. As you can see, he's a pretty decent player. Acceleration's good, sprint speed's good, agility's all right, jumping's really good, stamina's good, strength is all right for a fullback. Attacking position is good, considering he's going to be moving forward a lot as well. I think this is going to be a good signing as well. Crossing of 77, which is going to be pretty much ideal to get the ball into the box to Isaac. So we're going to try and bring him in, see what we can do, and see what contract we can get him on. So guys, what I'm going to go for is this. He is going to be a crucial player for 4 years. A release clause of 54 million. You have to have one in Spain. If you don't know the rulings, there is a release clause that you have to have in Spain. It's not any job. If you're a waiter, you have a release clause on any job in Spain, so you can buy out your contract if you want to leave, so forth. So that's just a little bit of insight on the Spanish league. We're going to give him £36,500 a week with a signing on fee of £370,000 for getting into the club. So let's see if he accepts that. Okay, so he wants a little bit more. He wants 42,000, which we've got in the budget as well. As you can see up there, we've got £61,000 in the bank there. So we're going to accept that, take it, and then bring him into the club. And that is our new right back, done and dusted, and interested to the squad, so he can be an attacking fullback. To the first game of the season, and it's none other than Barcelona. So if we've got a test, we're going to have a test right now. So we're going to play at the Camp Nou, and it's going to be an interesting one to see how we get on against this Barcelona side, with our pressing side as well, and our one that drops back. Let's see how we get on with this side. It's going to be a tough one, a real tough one, but I think we got it in our bank to get this and get a result. So that's the team that we're going to play. Isaac, Ozriabel and Yanazai going to fill the attacking slots with David Silva as that free roaming player. Illumendi is going to be our drop back CDM that anytime we go and attack, he still stays back and helps defend. Moreno is in there as well, with Rico and Dalot, our new signing into the club. I do see a Paul Pogba in that side as well, so it looks like Barcelona have been spending that invisible money yet again and getting some players in, with Fati, Aubameyang and Dembele, a very, very fast attacking force there. But let's get into the Camp Nou and try and get a win. Got to remember as well, guys, we have upped the difficulty of this as well by just putting the pass errors on the teams a little bit down, so they can definitely try and get more possession and interested in the way that we play the game as well, to try and get the ball through as we try and play the ball over. Well, PK reads that very well. It's going to allow Barcelona to push now. Jordi Alba to push down. Going to get the header away. Good header away. We're going to get the seconds. We certainly do. Yanazai trying to win it. Ball comes through. And there is the first goal for Ansu Fati in 5 minutes. Not the best. He was a poor clearance away, but he just falls to Ansu Fati in the box. He just turns on us, hits the ball, and somehow just gets it away. It's a poor header there, and we just don't get a body anything. I don't know how Aubameyang got the pass through, but he certainly did. It's going to be an interesting one now, as we need to push and try and find a goal as soon as possible, as this could cause a lot of problems for us right now. We're going to push straight from kickoff, find the pass through, one more ball all the way through, finds the ball straight through, we strike it in. It's a good save to Stegen with an unbelievable block as the ball gets cleared away. There you see a good header away, played it through, 1-2s, as Isaac tries to get the ball, can't hold it up, it's ticked away. We move this ball forward now as Rico's going to push forward, try and get a ball through, plays a good pass, that's a great ball. As Illumendi gets that ball, going to need help. Overlapping run, finds Ozriabel, finds Isaac in the box. Isaac strikes it, and ter Stegen out like a flash to block that shot. It's unbelievable play from him, and does a great job of not conceding the goal. So we play the ball into Yanazai. He's going to strike it, hits the player. Unfortunately, he's going to have to go and get seconds as he wins the ball back. Good play from him, gets the ball through, but that's a better tackle from the Barcelona team as we recycle this ball and go again. We push down, Rico finding a good ball, finding Yanazai, 1-2s with Rico. Look at him joining in the attack. That's what we want from him. So we play the ball through to Yanazai. Strikes the ball. It's a good block. Ball comes through to Silva. Strikes it again. But unfortunately, it hits Yanazai and it goes for a goal kick. We're all over him now. We got the kick up the backside from conceding the goal. And we look like we're in good form here. A goal surely is just around the corner. Pick this ball up with Dalot, the debut man. Going to push forward now. Trying to find some space. Does a good ball. A great ball as well. Finds Yanazai running down the wing. Going to cut in. Tries to battle away. But Jordi Alba, the experience brilliance and domination there. Just wins the ball back easily for him as they play a ball through, finding Aubameyang. Tried to trip him up, couldn't get the ball off him though, as he just holds the ball up. Playing that DLF kind of role, like I said, just holding the ball up, letting the players come forward. But that is a great tackle from our centre-half as Moreno gets that ball forward, finds an on-running Januzaj. We're going to push now, try to get the ball through. Isaac with a great touch, finds another pass. 1-2, back to Isaac. Isaac's going to take a touch, strikes it, and there's the goal that we were looking for. I told you guys one was coming. We were playing too good of a football to not score that. And Isaac with the 1-2s, playing in beautiful football and delivers the ball for 1-1. We're going to take the 1-1 all day, and that was deserved because we've been playing absolutely brilliant football. We've been knocking on the doors quite a while for them, so we're going to try and get another one here. As like I say, I'm quite shocked because we've upped the difficulty for me. Normally, I know I'm playing good football, good FIFA sometimes, but we are playing absolutely brilliant right now, and I'm all for it. I hope it continues as we move this ball. Rico finding Ozriabal. Going to cut back, actually. Does really well. Finds Rico yet again. Going to go back. I think he's offside, though. He isn't. He finds a ball into the box. Isaac strikes it, and Isaac scores a second to double his goal tally in off the bar as well. A little bit like, ooh, did that actually go in? But he's finding the spots in that box. We'd said this about it. The build-up is going to be down the wings, and then Isaac is going to stay in the box or stay around the edge of the box where we're going to feed the ball into him. As long as he is in that box, we have got a chance with the creative plays that we've got to score goals here. A 2-1 lead is absolutely massive at the Camp Nou. As I don't know what Young was going for there. Trying to use a bit of pace, and he hasn't really got pace though. De Jong hasn't. So it was interesting to see as we move this ball through with Silva. Finds an on-running Januzaj. Going to push back. Try and get the ball back to Dalot. Finds it. The two Manchester United former boys linking up together. But unfortunately, nothing could come from it as we try and get the ball. Professional foul there. We're going to take that. If he gets the yellow card, he does. It was worth it as we stop the goal from going in. As the ball gets played around. Fati using his pace. Good 1-2s down the wing with Jordi Alba. Can we get the ball off him? Recycles it back to Piqué, who drills the ball in to Aubameyang. Finding a pass outside to Ansu Fati yet again. Just jockey him. Dalot's there. Going to have to mop up here as we try and get the ball through. Aubameyang floats it in. It's going to be a winner. Apparently, okay, Dembele won the ball. I wasn't expecting that. And there's the yellow for Ilamendi. He's going to get a lot of them, just so you know. Last seconds of the first half, and it's a corner whipped in. Ilamendi gets that ball cleared away. Referee, can you blow the whistle? Please, don't let him have a shot. Ref, blow the whistle, please, as we try to get the ball off. Aubameyang is, Mukele gets that ball in, and that's going to be ours. And we're going to just clear this up there. So the referee blows the whistle for the half-time. We take a breather at the new camp and show them that we are the new boys in town, and we are coming for the title. A cracking first half under our belts, and the style of football that we're playing is very nice. Like I say, trying to imitate the way that Real Sociedad play in real life. Using that wings to get the ball forward. And then we're just trying to push the ball into the centre and help us out with trying to find Isaac all the way through as the ball's going to get played through. And the goalkeeper claims that one as Romero does fantastically well. Putting his body on the line and showing us why he's the #1 goalkeeper for Sociedad. Moreno brings this ball forward. Going to find an on-running Januzaj. Back to Moreno, but it's a bad pass from Januzaj. Unfortunately, it leaves a little bit of space as Aubameyang gets that ball. Plays it to Frenkie. Good ball over the top. Going to find Ansu Fati. Dembele. Plays it back to Aubameyang. Still got the ball. I don't know how he's just got away with that. Well, that's a very lucky chance that's gone in the back of the net for Aubameyang there. Ball just bounces off our player. Goes down for the volleys. We try to win the ball there. Doesn't get it, and he just volleys it, and somehow it's just ended up in the back of the net. It's unfortunate for us, and I think that's 2 shots from them, and they put them both in the back of the net. You've got to be careful with the clinicalness of this Barcelona side. So we're going to... Oh, that's a nice little ball roll. But he gets the second, does Pogba. Didn't like the chance there. Again, the ball off him. So he just nicks his away and gets a great second win. As Ilamendi gets that ball, going to try and play Ozriabal through. He does a fantastic ball through. Going to play through, tries to get the ball through. Isaac's there, and it goes, oh, you are kidding me. It bounces off Piqué's foot, and hits the post. You cannot get any luckier than that. As Barcelona scrape through, and the skin of the teeth there. Unbelievable chance for us. But we're just a little bit unlucky, as I don't know how he's just got that ball through there from Ansu Fati. Plays a ball into the box. We're going to win that header, though, as Rico gets it. Can we have a ball? Please clear it down until Ilamendi gets put on his backside there as the ball gets played through. Frankie's got to play it. It's just, oh, it's a great goal from Barcelona. They've just turned on the heat here as I think Pedri's just give them the lead here. Unfortunate for us, but it's just once again our luck as he gets put on his backside. A great back heel as well. And an eye of a needle pass, finding the ball through. And it's now 3-2. We have just crumbled in this second half. Ball gets whipped in. It's a high floaty one. We need to win the header. Rico does win the header. Goalkeeper's going to come out. No one's around. Claims it for us nicely as well. He's going to play this ball out now. We have Dalot. Going to play it up to Januzaj. Going to need some runners. As I see Isaac making a run. It's a great ball through. Isaac is going to be through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Going to strike it across to Stegen. What a save again. I thought Isaac was going to get his hat-trick there. It's a glorious chance for us, but it's gone begging, unfortunately. And hopefully we can get on the seconds here and try and get a goal from the goal. Oh, it's a good ball cross. We're going to try and head it through. No, we don't get it. Oh, I thought that was going in. That's why I kind of stopped talking. There's a gasp for the air there. As we put a little bit of pressure on PK. Goes back to Stegen. Does a fantastic job as well. Deals with the pressure that's there as the ball gets played through. The ball, a great switch over. Going to try and find an order running. Jordi Alba certainly does. Plays the ball down, and we get this ball cleared away somehow. Elamendi plays it through. Going to find a great on-running Januzaj as we're going to try and put a ball through. I see Isaac making a run. It's a good flick on to Isaac. Can he put the ball in the back of the net this time? He certainly does. It's a great vision as well from Januzaj. An on-running Isaac because we counter-attacked him there. A great ball, and Isaac gets us that hat-trick. You can't write this. Unbelievable scenes right now as we go 3-3 at the Camp Nou. Barcelona push, looking for that goal, but we clear it up. It's not a good clearance as he just kind of scoops it up. It's a bit unfortunate for us there. As Adama Traore is going to use his strength, try and put something through here. Flicks it through, finds a Frankie de Jong, gets the ball into the box. It is blocked away. Goalkeeper. Oh, why did the goalkeeper not come out? Header comes back in. No way has that just gone in. What? As Ferran Torres wins the game for us. I can't believe that just gone in. That's the simplest of header, and the goalkeeper's missed it. Are you kidding me? That is unbelievable. Wow. Wow, what have I just witnessed? We won the first ball in the air, and I thought we were going to get the seconds, but nothing happened. Oh, so we're going to play this ball in, try and get it through to Isaac, and that is going to be the game-setter match for Barcelona. Such an unfortunate turn of events, and that is mad that we've just lost it that way. I can't get over that. Unbelievable. What a game of football as well that is. And it just shows promise of what we got with this side. It's a 4-3 loss. We take it. Isaac gets a hat-trick. Shows what he can do. And this is going to be a very good series right now. Especially imitating as well the Real Sociedad team, the way they play and the football they play as well. I'm looking forward to this one. We're going to play Rayo Vallecano now, and hopefully we can get a win. If this side plays like it did against the Barcelona one, we can definitely get results that we want. It's a 2-2, unfortunately. We've absolutely destroyed them as Isaac and Porto get on the score sheet. We've had 6 chances there and put the ball in the back of the net, only twice compared to their 3. We need to do better there as Bebe and Falcao get on the score sheet. Interesting signings there. Not the best of starts for us yet, but we did really well in pre-season. So hopefully we can get the ball moving and start getting into some good runs here. So before we end the month of August, we do play Levante in the Liga. We're going to try and quicksand this one. We're going to stick with the same team. Ozyarzabal, Januzaj, and Isaac all up front with David Silva right behind him, trying to create something. Let's see if we can get a win here. And it's a 1-0 win as Januzaj gets a 90th minute goal for us. We did well. We dominated the game. Well, I wouldn't say dominated. We had nearly half and half possession, but we had more shots and stuff like that. We just got to be a bit more clinical in front of the goal. But it's a 1 goal in. So we've won 1, we've lost 1, we draw 1. All evens, all square as we go into the next month. And guys, that is going to be the end of the episode as well. So I hope you did like it. I hope you're looking forward to this series. I am really excited for this season because I think it's going to be a fun one for me to do. And if we do well, we'll do a second season, try for the Champions League if we get there. But guys, thank you very much for joining me. If you have liked this episode, please leave a like, hit the subscribe, help me out massively and show your support. Leave some comments down below. Let me know how you're getting on in any of your career modes that you're doing there. And let me know if there's any players you reckon we should sign for this Real Sociedad side. What suits them the best? And guys, once again, if you want to see more content from me, right above me will be the Stoke City career mode where we are flying in that one. If you haven't caught up with that, go catch up with it and you'll be in for a full stand of excitement on that one. And guys, thank you very much for clicking on this video and checking it out. It means the world to me. I'll catch you all next time. Much love and bye-bye.